I'd like to welcome Isaac Bragg.
Today, I am going to be reading a message between a student and his father during Parkland. We are in a real cold red, Dad. Give me ASAP. I hear gunshots. We just got a code red notification, so give me ASAP. There are gunshots in my school. Hell, someone just died. Come now. How much longer is it going to take for us to stop this? How many more children are we going to lose? How much longer? That's the big question. And that's why we are here as a community, as a country, to stand up and take action. If Trump doesn't make America great again, we're going to make America great again. I stand with Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. And the next speaker will be Julia Wallace.
So, good morning, my name is, oh my god, it's windy. Okay, good morning, my name is Julia Wallace, and I'm a junior at AITE. And I'm here to speak to the people who disagree. The people who think that this march is stupid or that gun control is unnecessary. This is obviously a very emotional topic. People generally want to feel safe, and obviously many are rightfully concerned over their safety and the safety of their children. No parent should be scared of sending their child to school, nor should any student fear going to school. There have been way too many unjust situations that could have been avoided with greater gun control. But I think that point has been and continues to be expressed by angry parents and students and teachers all across the nation much more eloquently than I am capable of doing, so I brought some numbers. So, number one. The gun lobby claims that guns are mainly used in the United States for defensive purposes. However, a 2013 study proved that for every one justifiable homicide involving a gun in the United States, there are 44 criminal homicides involving a gun. Number two, unintentional firearm injuries cause the death of 606 people every year. 8% of these shootings are carried out by children under the age of 6, and 31% of them could have been prevented through increased education and regulations for households containing firearms. Number three, let's talk economics. The total annual cost of gun violence in the United States is $229 billion, and that comes straight out of taxpayers' money. The gun violence cost per state is also directly proportionate to the state's gun laws. States that have less gun control pay more for the consequences of gun violence, and states with increased gun control pay fewer taxes, including the cost of gun control efforts themselves. And those are just a few of the most important statistics that don't include the increased suicide and homicide rates in households with guns, the way in which gun violence disproportionately affects racial minorities, and the ridiculous disparity in state laws regarding access to certain semi-automatic and automatic firearms. So to the people who disagree, to the gun lobbyists and the politicians, I don't want to abolish the Second Amendment. I don't want to take people's rights to own a gun. I want three things. Number one, regulation. Number two, education. And number three, communication. It should not be as easy as it is. It should not be as easy as it is to acquire machines whose sole purpose is to kill. We can't ignore that there is a problem in the status quo, and it cannot be resolved if we don't listen to one another. As President John F. Kennedy said, let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democrat answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. Thank you. Yeah!